Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another restaurant review video. I've been craving for Brazilian grill for a while. After doing some research, there's a new place called Fogo de Chão. This is a new location that they opened in Providence, Rhode Island, right in the Providence Place Mall. It is a chain restaurant. They have different locations, a couple of them around Boston area, and actually all around the US. Even though this new open one is in Providence Place, you don't have direct access from the mall, so you actually have to park your car in the mall and then walk out and go into the restaurant. But let's go check it out and see how is this Brazilian grill restaurant, because I've never been to a Brazilian grill chain restaurant. Hopefully the quality control is great. I'll see you guys when I get to the restaurant. I really wish the restaurant is right in the mall because now I gotta walk outdoor and it's raining. Kinda suck. Now that I'm in the restaurant, first off impression, very similar to the other Brazilian grill restaurants I've been to, except the renovation, the vibe, the atmosphere is definitely way better and way higher end. Today is a Sunday and they offer a brunch menu. A little bit different is most Brazilian grill places I've been to, they're straight up just buffet. Here you have the option to order stuff separately or do their full churrasco experience, which is similar to the buffet style in the other Brazilian grill places I've been to, where you have this red card on your table and you just flip it to green when you're ready for meat. It also includes the market table, which I'm gonna show you guys what they offer. First thing they brought to the table after I seated are these cheese ball, I believe. I'm gonna try it out. This is bomb. It's very cheesy, very strong cheese taste and soft. They definitely got a ton of, I would say, appetizers on the market table for you to pick, like ham and salami with all sorts of cheese, hummus, smoked salmon, all kinds of different salad. Behind the market table, you can see the whole grill just grilling meat inside. I'm gonna start with grabbing a bunch of these and just taste it out and see if they're good. I started with something that I picked out from the market table that I love. Prosciutto, salami with cheese. This brown sugar bacon looks very good and crispy. I'm definitely gonna try it out. And of course, smoked salmon. The smoked salmon is definitely fresh. I mean, you can't really mess up smoked salmon. They also got these marinated mushroom, which I'm gonna see what do they mean by that. I love mushroom myself, but I didn't really like these mushrooms. They're cold. I don't like the sauce they marinated them in. Definitely prosciutto with blue cheese. I like that they didn't hold back the ingredients they use at the market table, even though it's a buffet style. I'm not sure if it's because the bacon has been left there for a while, but I was expecting it being very crispy. Ended up being a bit chewy, which is weird. The brown sugar flavor is very good with it. Okay, now I got a crispy piece. I guess that piece was left there for a while. First round of meat came up. I got the pork belly, which I like the fact that they didn't just give me the pork belly, they also gave me a little piece of lime. I guess they're not just trying to make you full with the meat, but also they care about the taste. Second, I tried to cut up the pork belly. It became pieces. It's very soft. Wow, that pork belly is bomb. The skin is very crispy and inside is crazy soft. The portion of fat and skinny meat inside is like in a perfect portion where it's half and half. I would definitely say most Brazilian grill style places I've been to, they only give you a lot of meat, but I feel like they always have a lack of flavor. This is so different. The pork belly, as an example, they definitely added salt when they grill the crispy skin of the pork, but at the same time, they gave me that lime, which brings that sour taste to it. Now I'm gonna try the beef. I'm not really even sure what part it is. It looks like sirloin, but they do have a layer of fat surrounding it. I would definitely say the beef is not as flavored as like the pork belly. Quality is premium. Definitely sirloin that I'm eating. Soft, grilled to like a perfection, because sometimes I've seen those sirloin that gets overcooked and it's just so hard. This is pretty tender, on point. Next up is the cheese with the honey on top. Cheese is definitely grilled to very crispy outside. You can see how it looks burnt. Most of the Brazilian grilled places I've been to that offer these grilled cheese, I was never really a fan of it, but this is very good. Very cheesy taste. The outside skin is extremely crispy. With the honey, it brings that little sweetness to the saltiness, which is great. Now I'm gonna try the lamb chop. Wow, the lamb chop cooked to perfection. I don't see any blood, it's perfect, but at the same time very soft. Probably the best lamb chop I've ever tasted. Not saying it's the best quality lamb chop, but the best flavoring, because a lot of places either the lamb chop is too hard or it's too bland. This one is not too bland, but at the same time not too salty. It's like right in the middle. It has that rich flavor and juice when I bite into it. While you're eating, they also bring in these hot sides for you to try. That's definitely some caramelized bananas. Not really sure what this is. Definitely not sure what this is. This kind of looks like cheesy rice. It's actually mashed potato, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm gonna try these bananas. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna try out what these are. I have no clue what it is. It tastes kind of like potato, but also bread. As of now, I have no complaint whatsoever in terms of the food quality and the service. I think it beats most of the other Brazilian grill places I've ever been to. The only downside is though, I feel like until now, I've only gotten 2 rounds of people coming over with meat. There is a pretty long gap in between. Got to the point that I'm eating the banana again. So I'll definitely recommend them to speed up the meat process. They brought up this huge piece of meat. They literally just drop off a big piece for me. Not really sure what it is. I like the way they grill it. The outside is crispy. I found out that whenever I get any sort of beef from a Brazilian grill style restaurant, it's always not too much rich flavor in it. You kind of need salt and pepper with it to make it taste better, in my opinion. This beef is a bit rough though, not as soft as I thought it would be. Of course, they also offer the Brazilian style sausage here. Just be careful, it is hot. Very juicy meat inside. You can tell right away it's full meat sausages. They added that little spicy flavor to it. When they bring you those meat over and walk around, you can also ask them to bring you the stuff you want if you haven't seen them. Like I wanted ribeye and more lamb chop, and I just straight up told him, and he will ask you how well you want it to be cooked, and they will bring it over. I like the fact that they're pretty quick. I just wanted more lamb chop and ribeye, and they got me the ribeye and the lamb chop. The ribeye being my favorite part. Whenever I order steak, I have very high expectations. It's average, not as soft as I thought it would be. I feel like it's the part that they cut off for me. There's no fat mixture in it. Look at how big their chicken wrap of bacon. Hot, fresh off the grill, but I would say the chicken meat that they use is definitely chicken breast. It's a little bit rough. Other than bacon wrap with chicken, they also got bacon wrap steak. I'm not sure why, but whenever they wrap the bacon around either the steak or the chicken, it seems like both type of meat inside is very dry, not juicy at all, and it's a bit too chewy. even though I'm very full, but they just walked by and said there's something called the garlic steak, which I gotta try out, because as I said, most of these barbecue style beef, I feel like it's a bit bland. With them calling it the garlic steak, hopefully it does bring that garlic flavor. Look at the quality of the meat. I wouldn't say this is the best texture of beef I've tried today. Definitely the most flavor. It has that garlic taste all over it, all around it. Just ended up going to the market table and grabbed some fruit to end my meal. Overall, I love the restaurant vibe and atmosphere, and also the food quality is great, on point. I would definitely recommend you guys to come check this place out, or any of their chain location. I'm not sure if it's the same, but feel free to comment down below if you have been and let me know if it's the same experience you're having. Also, the fact that when you do this full experience, they never told me there's a time limit, they never rush me. It's great. We're still here after like almost 2.5 hours. Now we're at the best part of the video, which is how much did all this cost. The total for today came to $108 US, around 110 US, which includes the 2 people for the Sunday brunch experience, plus a large mineral water, which cost $7.75. Just a little tip, because it was my first time here, you could ask for tap water and that will be free. So if you don't really need spring water, you don't have to pay that extra $7 or $8 US. Price wise, very great. The same exact experience for dinner though does cost more. I think it's around 60 something a person. Being the brunch price around 50 bucks a person is great. That's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any restaurant in mind that you want me to go and review, feel free to comment down below and I'll see if it's close by to me and I'll definitely go check it out. If you guys like food videos, definitely smash that subscribe button. If you guys like this video, definitely smash that like button. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.